This new tomato trellis system that I'm trying out this year for the first time is really starting to grow on me. So essentially, I've got 3 rows of tomato plants here. The first 2 are beefsteak tomatoes, and the third one is cherries. I've got stakes pounded into the ground every 3 plants. I have a wire running across the top of all the posts in the row, and this wire is taut, so it's nice and tight. It's secured to the ground via these camping stakes, and above each tomato plant I've tied some twine onto the wire, dropped it down, tied it around the base of the tomato stem, and then as the tomato plants grow throughout the season, I'm going to be spiraling them around this twine. Let me show you how it's done. First, it's important to note that these are indeterminate or vining type tomato plants, and throughout the season I'm going to be pinching off all these suckers to keep the plant growing in a single stemmed state. Now let me show you how to wrap it around. So it's pretty simple. I've got the string going counterclockwise here, and what you want to do, of course, is first you want to tie it onto the base of the plant. I've already done that here, but then it's simply a matter of spiraling your tomato plant stem around the string as it grows. Now this might seem like a lot of work. It's really not. In fact, I find it very therapeutic to get out in the garden and do this, once or maybe twice a week. This is just going to support your tomato plant really nice throughout the season. As it grows, it's going to get heavier and the string is going to have more tension on it, and that's why it's important to use some good heavy-duty twine. There's tons of different types of twine you can buy, but I suggest some plasticky type twine like this. This is actually just garden twine that I got from my local dollar store. Really cheap, really inexpensive, and I actually tied up my whole tomato garden with this, and I've still got plenty left over for next season. So just plucking off the suckers maybe once a week or twice a week and spiraling the plant up the string is all you need to do to maintain your garden with this type of trellis. If you're out in the garden once or twice a week, the suckers should be pretty small and easy to snap off just like so. But sometimes some might get away on you, like this one right here. And in that case, you could snap it off, but I don't recommend it. I in fact recommend taking some pruning snips like this, just giving it a clean clip. That'll just ensure a nice clean cut, prevent any damage that could possibly let in any bacteria or pathogens, and it'll heal really nicely over. Something you'll notice is that the cherry tomatoes grow a little faster than your beefsteak varieties. I guess that's just because of their genetic nature. They're very hardy, very vigorous plants, and so you might need to work a little more often to keep up with these ones. And sometimes, again, you'll get these big suckers like this. Snap that off would leave it probably a pretty bad gash there, so I'm just gonna quick snip it off. Nice clean cut. Beautiful. That's all you gotta do. Spiral it around. There's another little sucker there. And it's as easy as pie. Something cool I want to let you in on is that with these suckers, the big ones like this, you can very easily just plant them and they will actually form roots along their stem, and you can get bonus tomato plants for free. Personally, I've never actually done this because I have a short growing season, and if I did that, these plants would take too long to actually set and ripen their fruit. But if you have a longer climate, a longer growing season, give it a shot. You might just find that you'll have some extra tomatoes later in the season. So that's the trellis design for my tomatoes in my 2022 front yard vegetable garden. I think it's going to work out well, and I'm really excited to seeing the results of this trellis system with my tomato plants. Hope you are too. Hope you stick around, and if you have any questions about vegetable gardening in general, or in particular my tomatoes, this trellis system, anything like that, drop me a line down in the comments. I'll respond to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Mosquitoes are out. My name's Lucas. I'd rather not get my blood sucked dry tonight, so I'm gonna go in, and I'll see you in the next Lucas Grows Best video. Peace. I'm out.